you have two stones which are thrown upwards. Those two stones are thrown upwards, and they are given you these motions, their motions of their displacement. S is the displacement. And what they're saying, the maximum height attained by this stone, you know, if you throw it up, eventually it starts coming down. So that is the time when you reach the maximum height. Okay. And for the first stone it is h. Now what they're saying is, when the height of the first stone is maximum, so at that time when this height is h, what is the height of the second stone that it will be? That is what they're asking. Now this you can either use your mathematics knowledge, find derivative, find maximum height by taking derivative, etc. 0, or you can use your mechanics, what you have learned. This is nothing but ut minus at square. It is minus because u is in one upward direction while your acceleration is in the downward direction. That is why your normal equation is ut plus half at square. This because the two directions are different. The direction is ut minus half at square. That is what you have. So you can either use mathematics what you have learned, or you can use your mechanics. So if this is ut, when would it reach maximum height? When the velocity becomes 0. When the velocity becomes 0, it would be at the maximum height. And what you must find is, you can see the velocity, the initial velocity of this is half of the initial velocity of this. Okay. Actually, it is very easy to see without getting into any calculations. If this stone is going up and reaching the maximum height, this is thrown at a velocity which is half. So in that same time, if you know mechanics, the time that it takes to reach the maximum height and the time that it takes to come down, they are same, because both are under the same acceleration due to gravity. So which means, since this velocity is half of this velocity, initial velocity, the time when this is at the maximum height, this must have reached ground in that time. So your answer should be D. We can see the explanation. So this is what therefore, when would the maximum height be reached? So this is your initial velocity ut divided by the u divided by at, because the velocity has to become 0. So u minus at should be 0. So it would be in 2 seconds. In that 2 seconds, the second stone would have reached maximum height in 1 second, and in that remaining 1 second would have come down, and that is why the height of the second stone would be 0.